Well, today we're looking at another wonderful Letraset Action Transfers set from the Super Action Heroes range. So I've got a few of these on my sort of playlist, my Letraset playlist. So I love these, loved them as a kid. They're one of my favourite toys. I used to spend so much pocket money on these, just buying them over and over again to do different scenes. And Letraset produced hundreds of different sets for rub-down transfers, but their greatest set was the Super Action Heroes, I think, which was a series of sets based on television and superhero properties. So you've got things like, there's a Doctor Who one, which is really rare, Space 1999, Star Trek, which I've shown before, down to things like Kojak, Tarzan, the Sweeney got one, the New Avengers. They're all wonderful. The artwork is just stunning. It was the pinnacle of the Letraset artwork, and so for 30 or 40 pence, these were, you could have hours of fun and end up with quite a nice sort of poster to put on your wall. So these were in 1975. There were two from Space 1999. They're super rare. I've been after them for ages, and you'll see when I open this one, it's not quite a mint set, but it's close. It's the closest I can get without spending a fortune on them. And you can see this one is Terra on the planet Cyborg, and you got Koenig there in his spacesuit being attacked by a robot, something the budget of the show wouldn't have stretched to, really, those sort of robots. And it's a standard Action Heroes sort of packaging. So down the side you have Super Action Heroes and then how to do it. And if we turn it over, we can see on the back you had always advertised some of the other sets, so you could see ones and go, oh, I fancy getting that one. So you can see on this one we've got Kojak versus the Manhattan Hit Mob, which I used to have that one. Space 1999 Battle on Planet Insectus. Kojak in the Docklands Raid. Didn't have that one. Other titles in the series, you've got Tarzan versus the King Beasts of the Jungle. Kung Fu Combat, because TV show Kung Fu was just massive. Superman versus Brainiac and the Reptilians. Batman versus Jerika. Star Trek Voyage to the Lost Planet. Tarzan versus the Cat Men, as opposed to Cat Women. And then you got instructions for use. One thing I've never really noticed before, so down here it says collect 5 used transfer sheets from your Super Action Heroes, send them to Battle of Waterloo offer, and they'll send you a free 12-page book on the Battle of Waterloo with transfers. I'm presuming that's the Patterson Blick book, but I didn't think Patterson Blick were made by Letraset. So it's interesting, did anyone send off for one of them and get one? Was it the Patterson Blick book, or was it a special Letraset book, which I've never seen anything of? So this one, we've got a mint set of the transfers, and you can see they're just glorious things. So you've got eagles, lots of alpha spacemen being attacked by robots. You always used to get your hero characters as well, and it was always worth looking at. So there's Dr. Russell, and it does look like her. And then we've got Koenig down there. There's Victor Bergman, and I'm presuming that's meant to be Alan Carter. Moon Buggy. The colours are totally wrong, but it doesn't matter. Just finished making a moon-based spacesuit, so it should have yellow wellies. So this is 1975 Action Transfers. I like that you got some stun gun rays as well. You'd have fun. Look at that guy. He's got hit in the face. So I actually got this separate to the background, and you'll see in a second why that is, because the background has actually been used, and someone's some child, I imagine, has done this and done a really good job. I approve of their positioning, except for one, which I'll show you in a minute. So you've got the eagle rubbed down. The artwork on the backgrounds was just amazing. I think this sort of background did appear in one of the episodes, very similar. So you've got, look at this, look, so clever, the kid that's done it. He's put the ray behind the gun. Very, very cleverly done. All the positioning is pretty good, so you can see people being shot. Victor's killing a robot there. Helena's pointing up and saying, "You sunk my battleship." The only one I said, there's one that I wouldn't have put there, was Koenig. He's put Koenig right on the crease, and when you fold it and open it, it destroys the transfer. And he's overlapping this guy. I'd put this guy up a bit, put Koenig just there. But other than that, I'd say the positioning is dang near perfect. They've done a great job on it. Because the thing with these backgrounds is there was always a thin strip where you could put the people. If you got planes or ships, you could put them in the top there, but generally there was only a thin strip that you could put them. But you used to get, on these sets, lots of great transfers, lots of ones to rub down. You could have endless hours of fun positioning, repositioning, and finally deciding, rubbing it down. And if you got it wrong, didn't matter. You enjoyed doing it. You'd go and buy another one next week. So I'm always on the lookout for these. They're getting quite rare. There was a stock box that's sold, wasn't it? Silver paper. There was a stock box on eBay recently. These came in a mixed box, and I think it went for about 1,200 quid, something like that. It had no transfers in it, just the box. The transfers like this depend on which character. So it's things like Tarzan, Kojak, £20-30. Recognisable TV one can go up. Doctor Who one, never seen it below about 70 quid unused. There's one of these, this exact one, actually on the French eBay site, but it's 120 quid. It's just, that's mad for a bit of cardboard. Yeah, really, really nice. If you had these or you've got them, let me know. If you want to get rid of them very cheaply, let me know even more. This one, someone's punched a hole, I presume, to hang it up, which sort of is one way is good because it saves tape on the corners, but then you've got a punch hole in it. But I'm glad to have this. I'm glad to have it, even in this used state. I still think it's almost the best of both worlds. You can see what it looks like, but I would like a mint one. But this is probably the closest I'm ever going to get. But yeah, if you want to see more Letraset, let me know. Also see my playlist for Letraset, because I've got loads of them in there. But I've got quite a few recently. Different ones. Not many Super Action Heroes. There was a load went on eBay recently. Sealed ones, I imagine. A collector either found them or someone died or something like that. But there was about 20 or 30 different Letraset sets all sealed. I did bid on a few, but the prices rapidly went past what I'd be willing to pay for them. But well done on whoever got them. I hope you enjoyed them. Love them as much as I do. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. That does help the channel out. We have a Patreon page now, so if you want to help us out, in a more financial way, it starts at I think about £2. And then otherwise, just thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.